Hi. Today is May 30th, 2024, and I'm in my happy place, McDonald's on Austin Avenue in Coquitlam. So today I just noticed on my Facebook feed that President Trump was convicted of 34 felony convictions by a jury in Manhattan. And although I'm using these posts, these daily posts, as a video journal of my journey dealing with the isolation and confinement of my disabled little brother, Paul Kierans, who had Down syndrome for 588 and a half days, and then he died. He was my last relative left in the Lower Mainland from a big family of 6 adult children and my mother, everybody. I'm the last surviving family member in Greater Vancouver. But anyways, the reason I'm just wanted to briefly touch upon the conviction, the jury conviction of President Trump, is I've watched this trial a little bit. I'm a former federal prosecutor. That was my first job as a lawyer. And I believe that the justice system, which I believe is really sacred and should only be reserved for the purposes for which it's intended, and that is the conviction or exoneration of people who have committed crimes, has been hijacked as lawfare to try and derail the popularity of President Trump. I'm by no means a Trump supporter, never have been, but I am a supporter of Lady Justice, and she's been kidnapped, hijacked by the political left, liberalism, who believe that anything is justifiable in order to achieve their ends, and you can't do that with Lady Justice, no. And I sort of, along that note, something came up in my Google or Facebook feed, I don't know what, about Robespierre, who was the inventor of using the guillotine to achieve his political ends in the French Revolution. And he was guillotined also, and he was shocked when they came for him. The thing about using the justice system to achieve political ends is that, unrelated to the justice system, is that it will be turned on you in the end. And I believe that's what's going to happen to the people that have done this to President Trump. I believe there's something malevolent about it. I don't know who's behind it ultimately. Could be, I think it could be the Chinese Communist Party. They're kind of behind everything malevolent in the world today. But don't be smug. Don't think because you have used the justice system to hurt a politically elected person. The judge in that case, his daughter was a fundraiser for the Democratic Party, one of their chief fundraisers. He should have recused himself. All of our institutions are under attack right now, and the justice system is, it's as imperfect as any system can be, but it is sort of our last line of defense against corruption, and it's under attack, as we can see today with these convictions. I have I think I'm pretty smart. I understand the law pretty well. I haven't a clue of what the criminal offenses that are alleged and were found to be valid here. And I don't think the jury did either. It was a mess from what I could understand. So anyways, that's all I wanted to say today, other than I still miss my brother, Paul Kierans. It feels like, when people who have had amputations say that they still can feel the limb. I feel like there's somebody sitting beside me here at McDonald's. I feel like Paul is sitting here beside me. I can feel him, and it feels so painful. That he deserves justice. He never had justice. I never had justice. There was no reason on earth why he should have been isolated and confined from me, his last relative. It was a tragedy. Anyways, Paul, I hope you're happy in heaven. And every good thing that comes my way, I think, oh, that's Paul smiling down upon me. I just got word from the Canada Revenue Service that my $400 rental refund has just been approved. So I should be receiving that on June 6th. So every good thing that comes my way, I think that's Paul has a hand in it. Anyways, have a wonderful evening, everybody. And thank you all for your love and support. Please continue to support us. Pray for us. Contribute to our GoFundMe account. We're waiting for, I'm just waiting to get the filed responses at the Supreme Court of Canada in our file number 41254. Hope that's our lucky number. I know it is. And also copy and paste the email that I'll put in the description box for this video and send it off. You have no idea how powerful one email from you has the impact of 100,000 voters. So just take a moment and send off that email, or draft your own, or send it to, let me know anybody that you think could help us so that this never happens again, that a group home isn't allowed to isolate and confine a vulnerable senior the way that Paul was isolated and confined. His last request to me was, Kathleen, take me to a movie. It just breaks my heart that he was locked up the way that he was, an innocent, wonderful, kind, generous person. Never hurt a flea. And I suffered too, because he was my friend, my compadre. So I miss you, Paul. Take care, everybody.